more purpose, one that is filled with more passion, I don't think it's coming in yet. It feels to me like you're hesitating on taking the chance or taking the leap of faith because you're lacking the resources that you need. And I don't know if this is financial. I don't know if this is emotional balance. I don't know if this is mental. It feels to me like balance needs to come in, less work, more play. You miss your ex-husband. His mental health has ended us. I'm looking at moving. Boom. That's the lack of new beginning, this jumping into this new chapter that you're hoping for. Exactly. So, because what I'm kind of getting is this feeling of my job is great, but looking, I need to make a change. Yeah. So it feels to me, and I don't know. Okay, I'm just going to start with what they're telling me. They're telling me that you live in the past a lot. They're telling me that there's a focus on not living mindfully. So I'm going to recommend that this is something, whether through gratitude journaling whenever you wake up, focusing on the first 5 minutes of your life, just like that you wake up, not getting on your phone, just kind of staying in bed or getting up, getting on the couch or drinking a coffee or a tea and just journaling, what are you grateful for? Because what that's going to do is set precedent for moving forward in that kind of energy, okay? Not on the past and the disappointments specifically.
So you have somebody who's a very emotionally mature person, right? Who is, it's like strategically, I always said strategy. I knew that wasn't a word. Strategically trying to come up with this plan. They see you as very sexy. Okay, Queen of Wands, like this is somebody who there's a little fire here, there's a little spice, right? But they also find you very nurturing, compassionate, kind. I love that these two are looking at each other. Okay, they also see you very self-sufficient. And I think this person is kind of like, how do I open up to this person? This is what makes this person nervous. Is the fact that you are very abundant on your own, or you exude this kind of abundancy. Anything? Yes.
I mean, did Lisa seem threatening to y'all? Did you feel like I was threatened? Did that seem like a threatening personality in here? Very ominous and threatening. She's twisted. And she's going to report me to compliance? Report me for what? I have a police report filed against you. So why am I talking about this? Why do I let them talk? Somebody said, why don't you mute them? Because it's incriminating them the more they say. Does that make sense?
So yeah, not to make side jobs with them.
Hi.
So,
It's
Chique.
I appreciate the
and bad bacteria. And so get into your.
I should have just kept them.
I will be asking.
By the way, boys, kids.
For anyone that missed it, when I was at Cheer Choice, for some reason, when I got back the very day I went, cyber footprint is firmly planted. There's a digital footprint of everything we do. So when they just want a reaction to me, I mean, that's fine, too blessed. They get their reaction, but you understand I have evidence with everything they're doing. And if you don't know anything about me, know this. Angela, why would you ask me that? Because you're from there. I'm selling whatever BP I have in inventory. So when I got back from Cheer Choice, the very first live that I had, it is celebrating positivity in social media. I was nominated and my community voted and I made it in the top 5. Yeah, Halloween's all I've got. And I made it into top 5, and the voting ends at the end of the year, and you go in April. You're invited to go to Vegas, and they announce the winner. And I went right after the trip for the Dominican. I came right back and went. And the very first live I came back, there were like 100 people that came in here just all about my husband and what my husband did. And I was like, what are you talking about? My husband and I have been together 20 years and have the most honest, open, transparent relationship on the planet. I see everything he does. He sees everything I do. We have every password of everything. And they were basically saying that he was on Reddit. And I was like, well, I mean, I know he's not on Reddit. As a matter of fact, the interesting thing that they don't know is that he has spent the previous 2 years telling me not to get on Reddit or read any of what people were saying about me because people say nasty things. And he was like, don't even read it. Don't engage in it. Don't read it. It's just awful. And don't do it. Nothing positive from it. He's right. But evidently it was somebody with a Reddit account. I don't know. And they posted stuff. And there might have been a couple of things that you could sort of loosely equate if you wanted to try, or it could have been an account they created to try to sound. It could be completely doctored stuff. I don't really know, and I don't really care. But my instinct is to defend my husband. That's my initial knee-jerk instinct, right? It's fake. It's lies. Why would you talk about my sick husband? My husband, but especially when he's sick. And it was twisted stuff. It was like nasty stuff. It was them like trying to really degrade my husband. And then they started in on my kids and started trashing the appearance of my daughter and the fact that we adopted our kids and saying nasty things about my kids. And I don't know what I did or who I pissed off, and I don't really care. So then later I realized to defend it looks like guilt, and there's nothing to be guilty of. My husband's not even on, he's never been on there. So I went to my daughter and I looked at her account to make sure she had never been on there, and she didn't even know what Reddit was. But now she did. Now she wanted to go on there. She wanted to find out who these people were. And I was like, nope. Well, then it got worse, and I got text messages and got people calling my phone. Like, it got personal. So I filed police reports. And part of the process between the county and the state and the federal cyber bullying department was, do I have a bracelet rack if I don't like the bracelet I got? We don't do trades, darling. How'd they get my phone number? I mean, Doug. I mean, I have since gone on the internet and tried to find anything anybody could find and remove everything I could. I'm a very open person. I never realized I needed to hide from crazy people. It just never occurred to me. Maybe because I'm so trusting and honest, I didn't think that there'd be that many crazy people. Well, whatever flipped these people into overdrive about me, they meant business. I don't know who they are. I don't know why they decided to come after me, but they decided, and they have come. So the issue was then they'd post about me, they'd post videos, they'd post pictures, and I would go to Reddit, and my community would go to Reddit, and my mods would go to Reddit and report it for copyright infringement and have it taken down. Well, that just pissed them off, because then they'd post a picture and we would have the picture taken down, and that made them mad. Well, you're posting a picture of me. I didn't give you permission, so I'm going to take it down. Every downline that pays to join gets our phone number. We need to stop that. Well, they get what's in the back office. My phone number is a bunch of ones in the back office. So this has been going on since then. It had happened a couple of years earlier on a smaller scale and more just at me. Come at me all you want. Don't come at my family. Don't come at my husband. I mean, I know what they say about my husband now. They mock the fact that he's sick now. Makes me sick to my stomach. I don't know how people can be so hateful and cruel. I don't know. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. And I've sat here and tried to figure out how people can be so awful. I don't know. But I have to ask myself, why would a person record me? And record me? Why are you watching me like that? So one of the Reddits won't put me on there, from what I understand, because they don't want the Reddit removed. They don't want to run the risk of losing their platform by posting me or some other people that they think contributed to accounts being taken down. And I think that's wonderful. Talk nasty about the jewelry. You don't like the jewelry. You want to snark. You want to be nasty about it. But when you start making it where you attack people like this, you need to be held accountable. I don't often talk about this. Oh yeah, a bunch of pages have been taken down. And some have been taken down for ban evasion, because when the account's banned and they create another one and they find out you have another one, it gets taken down. If it's reported enough, and it'll be reported enough. But a private investigator who is a part of all this brought to me a name. You know, a girl, they called her mom and told her she was a terrible accident, passed away. They lied and told her mom something like that. It's awful, people. Nasty, disgusting. Why don't they stop allowing? Who's they? There are 2 current ones right now and a Discord. I'm aware. The page. Well, I mean, the platform, Reddit, you can report to Reddit if people are doing stuff. Discord is a server where it's like another platform, and they're talking to themselves. What it looks like happened is the worst of the Reddit people that were the meanest went to Discord, and they sort of split off from the Reddit. And the Discord people were the nastiest of them. And the Reddit ones and the Discord ones sort of had a falling out. And the Reddit ones weren't the worst of them. They don't seem to be the ones that want to really they don't seem to be wanting to really hurt people on a personal level. They want to talk about it. They want to talk about the jewelry, make fun of things and all that. The others want to hurt people. The Discord one is like a whole different animal. But an investigator came to me with a person and asked if I knew who that person was, and it was crushed. Because it was a mod for someone that I know, that I'm close to, and that means I know this person. She's not in this country. Sunny and I are in regular communication with a group of people about this, and I know as much as she knows. We know the same. Thank you, though. And I actually know some names that she doesn't know that I haven't told her yet. And she will know those names at the same time that the other 15 to 20 reps know the names when legal action is taken with all of us at the same time. Because when that person gets served, they'll get served by multiple people at one time. Because when I mean to tell you you're going to lose everything you got, I mean all of it. I mean, that's going to hurt. Because it's bad when one person sends you a civil case for emotional and business damages. It's another thing when 20 people do it. Oh, I'm not. Lisa, I said from the beginning they messed with the wrong one. You may DM me. If you've been part of this, message me. I'm happy to tell you. If I can prove who you are and you're legitimately who you are and you've been attacked by these people, I'm happy to include you in it. But when I tell you this is big, the person you know what I did for the person that's overseas that I knew? I sent her a message. I said, why? It was brought to my attention that you created this TikTok account just to trash BP and Rebs on a very personal level. I'd tell you the name of it, but you'd go, y'all, some of you would go and enjoy it. And I don't want to give her that attention. She's not posting anymore. She created an account. She was on Discord. She was in Reddit. I know every username she used. I know everything she said. I sent her a message and I said, I'm so disappointed. I prayed for you. I prayed for you while you were fighting cancer. And you're mocking my husband's sickness. And you're one of them. You had support from our community and you were good to us. What happened to you? She answered me right before she blocked me. And she hasn't posted anything anywhere since. Because I told her, I said, if you stop, I can get you out of this. Because unless she's lied about her health, she's terminally ill. She wouldn't tell me what I had done to her, which is nothing. Never done anything to her. I have no idea why she's so angry. But she stopped. And unless she's created new accounts, which I will find out if she has, but at least she stopped. Because if she's facing her mortality, I hope to God she understands why she needed to stop. Because unless she's lied about her health, it's so wrong. And then these people come here and talk about my relationship with my children. These people think that they're anonymous on platforms and they use VPNs that they can't be tracked. Can I tell you, most of them slip up on their own and give out identifying information. But when you work with the police and any of these criminal divisions, they go straight to the sources and get your information. They go straight to Reddit, straight to Discord, straight to the places. They go straight to TikTok. So why have I not told y'all all the details? Because I didn't want to give it that much attention. And I thought that maybe they would understand the importance of stopping before it escalated to the point that it ruined not just our lives, but theirs. I really genuinely just want it to stop. Are the police taking it seriously? Yes, ma'am. All the way into international investigations. You know, other countries take this more seriously even than ours do. Hey, Michelle. BP knows, yes. And BP is not uninvolved. We adopted our kids. We adore our kids. We have a dynamic with our kids like any other parent and child. My kids not having been birthed by me are not less my kids. They're not treated any differently. The things that have been said about my kids. My daughter made a decision years ago. Both of my kids wanted to be very open about the adoption and foster experience because they wanted it to benefit others. That was their choice. So we're open. We talk about all of it. Caitlin will sit here and tell you her story. No, nothing's been brushed aside. And the reason it's taking time is to be thorough and include everyone that needs to be included and ensure that we have all of the I's dotted and the T's crossed. And it's Pate! so glad to see you, darling. I've got your order and I'm excited to do it. Yeah, my kids have been through a lot, but I tell you what, they're fiercely loyal to us. I wouldn't want to piss them off. Pate, let me find your orders. You have 4 stacks, right? Are you ready? Is Sunny okay? In what capacity? Do you want me to pick or are you picking? I sat 4 aside a while back before I got the last order in, but if you want, I can just pick 4 others or grab you whatever. You pick. Well, I stuck 4 in here. There's no rhyme or reason to them. It's just 4. Do you have any yet? Oh, my daughter. Yeah. And you have 8. Lord, don't be dupes. Oh, well, yeah, they've been, I love me some Sunny. I am in communication with several reps that have been subjected to what the trash stuff does. And Sunny has, they doxed her. They put her address out, a picture of her house. They called CPS on her kids. Hello, my Adriana. How are you, darling? I had a nasty visitor this evening. Yeah. So when I tell y'all that enough is enough, trash the jewelry, trash the business, be as nasty as you want to be like that. Leave our families alone. You don't have to go there. These are so good. What one are you hoping for, Pate? What's on your wish list? I just think about a new rep, I think about what some of us are subjected to for a long period of time and how somebody that's not as strong would have succumbed to the pressure. That worries me. Pate, I get to mark one off my list because of you. We now have revealed.
It's like changing that energy, that vibration. They're raising their frequency here. And and this is falling underneath this expression and present. Like, I do feel like as this person thinks, or how, like, I do tell you guys a lot about, like, when you pour yourself into some kind of creative hobby, endeavor, whatever, it's your soul's way of working through some things that maybe they just don't have the words for, right? So even if this person is writing a song, right, they're working through emotions, they're working through these mindsets through creative endeavor, right? They're raising their consciousness, they're raising their vibration by doing that. They're expressing something to you. There's a truth coming out, okay? Express yourself. This is somebody who, there's discernment here. This is somebody who's realizing what is love and what is fear, what is an illusion and what is truth. This person wants growth, okay? Especially with all these flowers here. There is something they want to express to you. They're unleashing something. There's freedom here. This is rebirth. Okay, falling under kindness. It's your love, it's your energy that's pulling this person. It's your love, it's your energy that's helping this person break those chains. Okay, that's beautiful. What's on the bottom? Spiritual awakening. Look what it says. Shift or be shifted. All right, there's a tower going on over there. Shift or be shifted. That's why they're hoping that you're gonna show them some compassion, because they're going through it over there. But they're breaking chains here. Okay, they're breaking chains. Now they wanted me to pull this deck too. Hold on. Shh. They haven't said this to you yet. They're quiet. There's silence here. Shh. Shift or be shifted. Oh, blessed. They're going through a tower and a spiritual awakening all at one time. There's no space and time between you and this person. You guys are always connected, okay? So they could be asking your forgiveness in the 5D. This is somebody who could be, when you guys do actually come back, it's going to not feel like any space or time has happened. There is definitely like a very, you guys are very connected. Passion. No! This is creativity. This is, I'm telling you, they're doing something creative for you. Freaking sacral chakra underneath this expression and present. They're creating something for you. I love that. There's a lot of, this person is, and this is what I'm saying, like them doing something creative is helping them to balance their emotions. Okay. So they're doing something that makes them happy, but it's also helping them to balance their emotions. It's helping that they're creating something. This is what's really helping this person come into a higher consciousness. Oh my God, I love it. Oh, honey, they balance. I'm telling you, they're about to balance something out. I will say justice. This can be about like karma, right? This is somebody who has to face their truth. And which it did say, right? We have to face the truth. We have to know the truth through the illusion. Justice is a lot about truth. It's a lot about, you know, the balancing of scales, but it's also like this person is going to express something that is going to bring truth and balance to this situation. This person is trying, this person is trying to balance their heart and their mind. That's what it is. You know, they're trying to really come to that balance of their heart and their mind. But they're deciphering the truth from the illusions. Oh, honey, they praying. Look at those hands. They praying that you show them some kindness when they come back in. Oh, hi, I broke free and now I'm hoping that you'll show me some kindness. I do feel like the 6th house, like I said, is the house of like work and routine. Somebody's really working on themselves, how they think about things, how they speak about things, how they do things. Someone is choosing well-being, right? They're breaking free. This is transformation. Shift or be shifted, honey. They're gonna come in from the ashes. They are choosing, you know, transformation, rebirth. That's beautiful. All right, let me see if there's any message. I opened it up to proposal. Okay, I don't know that there's a ring there, but I do feel that this person, you know, this is somebody who wants a commitment. Okay, when they come forward, this is somebody who really wants a commitment. I mean, honey, if he brings a ring, I mean, whatever works out for you. You do what works for you. Personally, anybody in an amount of time and you show up with a ring, I'm going to look at you a little funny. Okay? I don't know you. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, you don't know me from the last time you saw me. So, the ring's a little sketch, but we can talk about commitment. Okay? Yeah, they know they left you on red. They're like, I don't know how to respond. I don't know how to respond. Oh, yeah. They were all talk. Like, there's something about them talking. I do think that when this person does this, there are going to be people that talk about this. There are going to be people that are jealous of that connection. But the divine is here, pushing you guys together. They're worried about how much you know. You know? And look, like, this is what we always say. Like, you guys are meeting and you guys are meant to be this beautiful power couple. They do feel like the two of you together would be an indestructible force. You know, this is somebody that you do speak to. Yeah, listen, we know it's the karmic that's going to be a little... They're going to get their panties in a wad. Okay, they're not going to be happy about it. Let's be honest. But expect a miracle. The divine intervention is pushing you guys together. I mean, the karmic will be fine. The karmic has to learn a lesson too. So, hey, we've all been karmics in somebody's story, okay? So, please look at it that way. You know, we've been a karmic in somebody else's story. We were there to teach somebody a lesson, right? But yeah, you have somebody who they see your kindness, your empathy, your compassion. They are seeing truth through the illusion. Okay. So your person is going through an awakening and a tower at the same time. There's a lot going on over there. So I can't wait to see what they wrote. Not that you're going to show it to. I can't wait till I see it. make sure you post that so we can all look at it, okay? Because we're real interested. But yeah, I know they're definitely writing something. I see it all the time. Every time I pull your cards, I'm like, I see this person just working away over there. Bless his sweet little heart, just working away over there. All right, and of course, we all want to be invited to the wedding because evidently they're thinking about a proposal. So, this white dress. Hannah, maybe this person's thinking about a wedding for real. Maybe at the altar in a white dress is what it said. God bless. We're not getting any younger. Might as well do it. Maybe that's for Alyssa. I think I just saw Alyssa join the room. So maybe that's for Alyssa. You know, she attracts the wedding cards like you would not believe.
We got a couple birthdays in here today, don't we? Oh.
In the fan club. Actually,
Il y a une histoire absolument
incroyable. La chance d'améliorer leur salaire puisqu'ils étaient à la retraite, bien, ça les a soulagés. Quand on a donné 2 heures gratuites pour le stationnement des hôpitaux, c'est pas tout le monde qui était capable de payer 30 $ par jour pour le stationnement. Ça a soulagé les Québécois. Quand on a enlevé la taxe libérale sur les tarifs de garderie, ça a soulagé.
Oh my God, what happened?
He wouldn't like.
All right. On va les
so you want to buy some?
Jako sam tužna što sam tebi ružna, a baš sam celog života maštala o jednom tako rumenku kao...
Solamente in Italia.
T'as-tu vu? C'est ainsi.
La naissance de...
Bonjour. Breaking news. 46-year-old who had...
Come on, rude boy, 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 boy. Come on, rude boy, 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 boy. Come on, rude boy, 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 boy. Come on, rude boy, 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 boy. Watch me pop it like a pop. Watch me pop, 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 pop. Watch me pop, pop, pop. Watch me pop it like a pro.
Depuis hier soir, les résidents de Brossard, de Saint-Lambert et de plusieurs quartiers de... Depuis hier soir, les résidents de Brossard, de Saint-Lambert et de plusieurs quartiers de Longueuil doivent faire bouillir leur eau avant de la consommer. Une mesure qui concerne près de 130 000 citoyens sur la rive sud de Montréal. Voici les détails avec Étienne Malouin.
Plus de 130 000 résidents de la rive sud de Montréal sont touchés par cet avis d'ébullition préventive depuis hier soir 20h30. Vous allez voir la carte avec les secteurs touchés à l'écran. D'abord,
to go get a job. He needs to go push himself out of his comfort zone to explore what life has to offer, because there is nothing to be offered sulking at home with no job and dealing with a toxic relationship. There's nothing to be found there. There's still time on the clock if you have any other questions. Ziggy, how much more time is on the timer? Ziggy, how much more time is on the clock?
You have 50 seconds left on your...
50 seconds left, babe. Do you want to ask anything for yourself? Go for it. What is the energy with this new guy that you met? What is the energy with the new guy that you met?
Hi, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist. Most people ask me, how do I help people release their block belief? Simple, connecting to the subconscious mind, finding what it is, make them feel it and release it. Because most of the time when they have made those beliefs, they're not even aware of it. So when they get this awareness, it's easier for them to process them and making them realize that it's over. Because our mind is constantly thinking that it's going forever, and that's why they still feel the feeling of being stuck, helpless. I'm talking all of that, and if you're seeing this, that means maybe I'm live. Join me. Hi, I'm a clinical hypnotherapist.
Découvre la toute nouvelle caisse des mails.
J'ai quelques questions pour vous, Monsieur Lepage. Est-ce que vous pouvez me confirmer si c'est vous sur cette image-ci, Monsieur Lepage? Avez-vous des liens avec les antifas?
Je dis que je ressemble à quelqu'un, que j'ai ça être une enquête citoyenne, là, quelque chose de même, mais...
Ah ouais, décollez! 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 Hey, c'est quoi ton problème? Nous avons retrouvé le voyou qui aurait lancé 2 bombes fumigènes lors d'un service religieux chrétien. Et il semblerait qu'il soit lié à une cellule Antifa opérant au sein du ministère de la Défense nationale du Canada. Chez Urban News, nous avons fait ce que la police de Montréal aurait dû faire. Nous avons lancé une campagne de récompense pour identifier et retrouver le criminel qui pensait pouvoir s'en tirer après avoir attaqué une église à l'aide de dispositifs incendiaires. Non seulement nous l'avons trouvé, mais dans le processus, nous avons peut-être découvert une grave faille en matière de sécurité nationale. Le présumé auteur de l'attaque à la bombe fumigène s'appelle Gabriel Lepage. Il est employé à la base militaire de Longue Pointe sous la responsabilité du ministère de la Défense nationale. Est-ce pour cela qu'il savait manipuler des dispositifs incendiaires? Et quel type de formation est donnée dans l'armée pour rendre possible ce type d'attaque? Notre enquête a également révélé ce qui semble être des liens étroits entre Lepage et des radicaux d'Antifa, ce qui est encore plus inquiétant. Et vous verrez les preuves dans ce reportage. Antifa n'est pas qu'une idéologie marginale. C'est un réseau dangereux d'extrémistes prêts à recourir à la violence. C'est d'ailleurs pourquoi le président Donald Trump a désigné Antifa comme organisation terroriste. Mais que fait le gouvernement libéral ici au Canada? De façon choquante, il semble employer ces extrémistes au sein même des institutions fédérales chargées de notre sécurité nationale. Et pire encore, il semble les protéger de toute responsabilité. Les informations que nous avons reçues indiquent que les collègues de Lepage étaient bien au courant des vidéos virales montrant l'attaque de l'Église. Nos sources nous ont également indiqué qu'il aurait été rencontré par ses superviseurs à ce sujet. Et pourtant, personne n'a contacté la police. À la place, il aurait pris un congé d'une durée de près de 2 mois. Une coïncidence? Quand vous verrez mon interaction directe avec le suspect présumé, vous devez vous poser la question suivante. Avons-nous une cellule Antifa infiltrée au sein même de notre armée? Et qui est réellement cet homme qui semble capable de mobiliser des membres Antifa pour nous confronter et nous attaquer presque instantanément? Il faut se demander, cette faille en matière de sécurité nationale est-elle le fruit de la dérive idéologique woke de l'armée? C'est une affaire qui mérite une attention internationale. Des radicaux antifa potentiellement intégrés et protégés au sein de nos institutions fédérales. Gabriel Lepage aurait lancé 2 bombes fumigènes dans une église, un acte qui pourrait constituer à la fois un crime haineux et un méfait criminel selon le code criminel. Et que font les syndicats et le ministère de la Défense nationale? Je veux que vous voyiez l'intégralité de mon interaction avec lui et que vous constatiez par vous-même comment la police a refusé de l'arrêter, me menaçant plutôt de harcèlement pour avoir osé exposer un homme soupçonné d'un acte de violence et peut-être même membre d'un réseau extrémiste opérant au sein de notre défense nationale. Mais avant d'aller au reportage complet, allez sur standwithalexa.com et faites un don pour faire sûr que nous pouvons continuer à faire notre journalisme et d'exposer ce qui doit être exposé. Monsieur Gabriel Lepage, bonjour. Mon nom c'est Alexandra Lavoie, je suis journaliste pour Rebel News. Comment allez-vous? J'ai quelques questions pour vous, Monsieur Lepage. Je voudrais vous demander, est-ce que c'est vous sur cette image-ci? Est-ce que vous pouvez me confirmer si c'est vous sur cette image-ci, Monsieur Lepage?
Je parle pas à Rebel News, désolé.
Est-ce que vous pouvez me dire si c'est vous qui avez lancé 2 bombes fumigènes dans l'église Ministerios Restauration en juillet dernier? Qu'est-ce que vous pensez qui devrait arriver à quelqu'un qui lance 2 bombes fumigènes dans une mosquée ou à un défilé de la fierté? Est-ce que vous pensez que la Défense nationale devrait engager quelqu'un qui a tiré 2 bombes fumigènes dans une église? Est-ce que vous admettez avoir lancé 2 bombes fumigènes dans l'église Ministerios Restauration, Monsieur Gabriel Lepage? Pourquoi vous êtes parti en maladie pendant un certain temps après que ça s'est passé? Quel type de données que vous manipulez à la Défense nationale, Monsieur Gabriel Lepage? Est-ce que vous saviez qu'il y avait une récompense pour retrouver la personne qui a lancé 2 bombes fumigènes dans l'église Ministerios Restauration? Est-ce que vous êtes capable de confirmer que c'est vous sur cette image? Ah, Monsieur Lepage? Est-ce que vous pensez que vous devriez faire face à des conséquences si c'est vous qui avez lancé les 2 bombes fumigènes? Est-ce que vous êtes... Est-ce que vous seriez d'accord que j'appelle la police en ce moment? Qu'est-ce que vous pensez qu'il devrait arriver à quelqu'un qui lance 2 bombes fumigènes dans une église? Est-ce que c'est parce que vous haïssez les chrétiens ou c'est parce que vous haïssiez Sean Fort? Pensez-vous que vous devriez faire face à des charges si vous avez lancé ces 2 bombes fumigènes-là? Pensez-vous que la Défense nationale devrait faire quelque chose si vous avez lancé ces 2 bombes fumigènes-là? L'Église a subi plusieurs dommages, on parle de milliers de dollars de dommages. Pensez-vous que la personne qui a lancé ces 2 bombes fumigènes-là devrait payer pour les dommages à cette Église? Oui, bonjour. Est-ce que je parle à la SPVM?
Exact, oui.
Oui, j'ai trouvé un suspect pour l'homme qui aurait tiré les 2 bombes fumigènes dans l'église Ministerios Restauration à Montréal. Je suis présentement avec lui.
En direction en direction nord.
Oui. Monsieur Lepage, est-ce que vous voulez dire quelque chose à la police?
Juillet dernier, vous dites?
Oui, effectivement. Il est à côté de moi en ce moment.
Excellent, c'est très apprécié, madame. Votre nom, s'il vous plaît?
Alexandra Lavoie. J'ai la photo qui a été prise à l'intérieur de l'église cette journée-là. Et je demande à Monsieur Lepage, Gabriel Lepage, si vous reconnaissez l'homme en question sur cette image. Je vois que vous semblez très nerveux. Pouvez-vous me dire qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pouvez-vous me dire si vous avez lancé les 2 bombes fumigènes, Monsieur Lepage? Avez-vous des liens avec les antifas? Est-ce que vous avez des liens avec certaines manifestations?
Et Egg, puis en ce moment, j'ai 2 personnes que je connais pas du tout qui m'harcèlent, qui me suivent, me posent des questions sur des choses qui... Je sais pas de quoi ils parlent, mais ils sont vraiment excitantes. C'est 2 personnes, des tigres noirs, qui portent un t-shirt qui s'appelle...
Vous pouvez le dire, on est journaliste, Monsieur Gabriel Lepage.
Je suis pas journaliste.
On est journaliste.
Donc, c'est 2 personnes qui se disent journalistes en ce moment puis qui font de l'harcèlement de vue, là. Donc,
On fait pas d'harcèlement, monsieur. On vous pose des questions.
Ouais.
Il semblerait que la photo est pas mal ressemblante. Hein? Est-ce que vous trouvez? Trouvez-vous qu'elle est très ressemblante? On peut le mettre à côté de vous. Trouvez-vous qu'elle vous ressemble, cette image, monsieur? Je vous pose une question. Pourquoi vous êtes parti en maladie tout de suite quand cet événement est arrivé? Est-ce que c'était parce que vous vouliez peut-être laisser la poussière retomber? Pensez-vous que, avec toutes les photos en ligne, la récompense offerte, que on n'allait jamais découvrir qui avait lancé les 2 bombes fumigènes? Vous voulez pas nous dire pourquoi vous auriez fait ça? J'ai appelé le STVM parce que c'est le suspect dans l'affaire de les 2 bombes fumigènes. J'ai appelé, monsieur!
J'ai vu par 2 personnes qui me disent qu'ils vont me tuer, qu'on me traquer, qu'ils vont me suivre. Non, il n'y a pas danger de mort, là. non, mais c'est ça, là, donc je suis suivi depuis 30 minutes. Prétention journalistique, là, je les connais pas, là, qui disent qu'ils vont... ils ont... Je sais pas, en fait, là. Vous
voulez pas l'admettre?
Ils disent que je ressemble à quelqu'un, que j'ai... ça va être une enquête citoyenne, là, quelque chose de même, mais... je vous le dirai pas en ce moment. Vous l'avez dans vos...
J'ai entendu dire que vous aviez été rencontré par 2 superviseurs. Pouvez-vous me dire à quel sujet? Ce que je peux voir, en tout cas, la personne porte les mêmes lunettes, le même style de lunettes que vous. Un petit peu plus de barbichette, là. J'ai entendu dire aussi que vous portez souvent